You can't just say ooh-woo. You can't just say ooh-woo. What the hell room is an ooh-woo? Shit, we have a seasonal change anyways. Hold on. I gotta try to pretend like maybe I can be fitting in. I'm late behind this. You have to work on like maybe get a secondary mic or something down there. Yes, I did see that. I did see it. Problem is, I didn't notice that until right before today's stream. So I will look into it, but I haven't had a chance to look into it. Ooh, ooh. Those are the widest legs I've ever seen. Aren't they just though? Oh no! Guinea pig dead. See, I was able to get by for a bit because even though I haven't been in for years, my arms still somehow look a bit darker than the rest of me from being in the military. Like my arms look slightly, like they look white. It's kind of hard because I got a bright light right there. They still look slightly darker than say when you go up top. Like, oh, that's a good, you can see the difference right there. You can see exactly where the short sleeve shirt stops on the military tan tee. Like I've gotten permanently somehow semi-tan from my years in the military. That's me. That's my years in the military. Because I haven't been in for years. And still my arms make it look like, you know, I'm not a nerd. Can't show the foot? It's against terms of service? What? Why is that against the terms of service? I have an idea. That's weird. Why does this room not look right? Oh God, why does the room not look right compared to everyone else's room? How did I math that wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, I just did the entire room backwards. That drives me insane. Oh God, what did I do? I'm gonna die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This room can still fit in. T'Chulu will just have a weird shaped room. Or not T'Chulu. Who am I doing? Coca-Cola. Mechanics, smelter, carpenters. Bed? We'll work from there. We'll work on what else we're trying to get going. The skin got used to making melatonin. Yeah, I figured out the melatonin was melanin. No, melatonin does both, doesn't it? It's touching someone else's room. It's tainted. I want a new one. It's like touching someone else's room. They're all touching. Because people are disgusting. It's in the Twitch terms of service. Melatonin is what makes your skin tan. That's what you eat to sleep, you sick person. It's the same thing. For some reason, the shit in your skin that makes it tan also puts people to sleep. I think. Like 99% certain it's the same fucking chemical. Of course it's touching. But yeah, no. So my years in the military have made it to where I look like maybe quite possibly not quite a nerd. And then I reveal my truth. I reveal the trueness. Melanin, not the same thing. Melanin versus melatonin. Look, if you have melanin, right, and you give it a moon rock, when it's nighttime on a weekend, it evolves into a melatonin. All right? We're talking about the same thing. I didn't want Raichu. Sometimes I don't know what the where the hell I'm going with shit. We need a chest and a cabinet. Today I learned. Sunlight on skin also makes your body produce vitamin D. Yes. I got in trouble for that. I got in trouble for that a lot. So in the military, we had to keep doing these sharp classes. Sexual harassment, comma, assault, comma, response program. Everyone kept calling it the sexual harassment and rape prevention program, and that makes way more sense. But no, the people, the brain trust behind it hated it being called that, so if they heard you getting called that, you'd get in trouble. So it's the sexual harassment assault response program. Don't try to prevent the rape, respond to the rape. Morons. One of the big things is no means no. Don't let anyone do anything. Male on female, female on male, male on male, female, female. Just that no means no. No one touch anybody. Everyone have boring ass lives. No one do anything. So I routinely, particularly if it was a new person, I would just always make the joke. And I was like, well, here's the problem. I have to keep going outside every day. And that's not fair. And the sharp officer being completely serious because they don't see me about to, you know, get myself a couple hours of push-ups. Would be like, what are you talking about? Well, the NCOs make me go outside, and every time I go outside, the sun gives me the D without my permission. I'm always like, I don't want the D. And the NCOs send me outside, and the sun just gives me all the D all day long. It's not fair. It's worth it. Sometimes you're in that type of job, and they're always telling you stop raping people, and you're like, that's not even what I do. I play World of Warcraft. Leave me alone. There's only so often you can take one of those stupid classes before you just finally just start snapping. You just don't even care. Who is this for? This is for Coca-Cola 5. Now, I didn't have a chance in that I didn't remember until just now to fix the Russian roulette thing, so it's still just a random 1 in 6. It doesn't count down 6 bullets until someone's dead. Now that means Coca-Cola 5 had a bedroom over here that can now be freed. Let's see if we can find Coca-Cola's bed. They really wrote that into their terms of service, though. That's so weird. Like, yeah, it eventually got through my thick skull. Why? But that's still kind of weird. Did Coca-Cola just never have a bed before? I don't see a bed for Coca-Cola. Oh, it's right here. Duh. There you go. Free bed. Let's see what Coca-Cola got. Meditating on minerals. Opulent throne room, fine quarters. It can't be fine. It has to be grand. So we have to increase the quality of that bedroom. Look, it's touching. Who cares if it's touching? They have to touch. That's how you get some of the worth. That's just how this works. You want a nice bedroom, you gotta be prepared for it to touch. Wait, what? Sunlight on skin also makes your body produce vitamin. Look, it's touching. Russian mineralation. Cerelac, remove the timeout. No, Cerelac, don't remove the timeout. That's the purpose. It's only for 60 seconds. I still think it's weird. Some people are like, nice feet make my pee-pee hard, but I guess to each their own. No, I don't think they quite say it like that, but your point is made. Yes, feet make my pee-pee hard. I don't know why, it's just the way you said it. Oh, that reminds me. Yo, what is the show? One of the shows this season. It's not about feet. I don't know why. I don't know. It's just stupid. The relationship in my head was stupid statements, not feet. One of the animes this season is fucking stupid. Coca-Cola. Please work for me. I wish to go to unit. Royal bedroom. So yeah, you're beyond grand. You're fantastic. So that is now complete. Make a room for my hunting supplies. Define my hunting supplies, Hellfire. I need you to specify that. Like, do you want me to have a nice room for all the bolts and the bows? Because if I make something for your hunting supplies, it's probably going to be everyone's hunting supplies. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to specify it to just you. Chulu wants an uwu shaped room. All right, I don't know what I'm gonna do with an uwu shaped room, but let's get to Chulu an uwu shaped room. What is an uwu shaped room? Like, I get the idea that, oh, you're just doing the shape, but like, what room would I be able to make use of an uwu shape? That's such a weird. I'll do it. I have to think of what to do with it though. Can it be across multiple Z levels? Would that count? Because if I'm doing 1, 2, 3, I have 3 Z levels that I could probably make use of an uwu. If I do it across 3 Z levels. Now this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Which means the middle is going to be there, right? So if we do that and treat this as a center point, because we want it to be a proper U. Well, actually, no, the problem is we kind of wanted it close, didn't we? If we do it here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The U would have to be there. So this is going to be, what, there, 2, 2? Oh, that didn't translate well at all. Now we do this. Oh wait, hold on. We should trim it down. I'm making the U too thick. That's my issue. The U is way too thick. Let's remove some of that thickness. We don't need that thickness. Let's trim that down by 1 to here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 1, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, as we already. Does that look like a U? No, that looks slightly more like a V, so it needs to be flatter. If I do it like so, trim that out. Nope, it looks more like a V again. Does that look flat enough? That kind of looks like a U. Problem is I can't like make it too flat or else it's just a square. So that would be a U. We could use that as part of the room. Feet are gross. Look at me. I want to find a boyfriend that likes me for more than just my feet. Way to humble brag about your feet. What? The fuck? I feel like I missed part of that conversation. Yeah, danger room. Make it with a smiley, with this other room as ears. What do you mean with this other room as ears? Tachulu, what ears? What other room? I don't remember who did what room. If you're talking about doing it off of these, you're not gonna get a UWU in that space. That's not happening. That's crazy talk. No, I'm thinking here I can cram it. If I duplicate that, it'll be a W. So I need 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. This one should have been a 3, 3, all the way across, and then a 4, but do that again. So we're just gonna pretend like we're that guy over there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Down to here. 3. Nope, did that wrong. Then this is 3. To do 3. Then you are all the way across. To there, I believe. 4. And then do it again. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Down to this point. That's a 3. 3. All the way across. 4. There's an uwu. The other rooms, the bows, crossbows, and the bolts. A room made for uwooing. A room with a trap door down to a chute that leads to the lava level. Way too thick. That was Sherlock foot level. Enjoy your hell, McDonald arches. I don't understand how to do a proper uwu room. What do you want from me? I can lower the U's in the middle down a little bit. That would make it look more appropriate, I admit. So, what, we type it down, we'll say this many. So we'll do 4, 4. Erase this. Do it like row by row so I can keep track of what I'm doing. Erase this. Now it looks like it's screaming at me. Erase this. And then it's what? 4, 2, 3. So we erase off the 3 from the top. What is going on? There. Well, how about that? That is an uwu room. What more do you want from me? Unless for the uwu, actually part of this got done wrong. There we go. Unless for the uwu, I trim it out a little bit on the inside. Make it look like that. I'll probably make it look more like the smile that I think you're trying to go for with an uwu. And I think if we trimmed it up in the middle, we could have that. Is that an uwu room to you? Ba 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 uwu in it. Ba 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 uwu in it. You want, does this look good? Yes or no? I like, or do you want those other 2 back? Now, the problem is, I still think these need to be connected to something. Because someone's a madman. So we will connect up here. Don't know what the hell we're doing with this. And we'll connect these 2 to each other. There's your uwu. Whatever we're doing this for. Uwu, that's what I'm saying. Because they have to get to the different rooms to make them. If they can't get to them, they can't be made. All right. While they're doing that, I'm going back to this room. You know, the room of sanity. Build construction wall. Obsidian block up top. They can essentially reach now. I'm just gonna start ordering in floors. So we are back up over 100, it looks like. Why am I starting at the back end when I should be starting at the other end? I don't know. Even recognizing my flaw, apparently I'm just not going to fix it, so screw me, I guess. Looks more like a cat face now. Isn't that the purpose of uwu? I thought the purpose of uwu was that it kind of semi-resembles a cat face. That is the purpose of uwu. That is uwu distilled to its most primal form, is that it is in fact a cat face. Otherwise, uwu is a weird face that makes no sense. I refuse to recognize sense in a world where uwu isn't distilled down to a cat face. That irony or not with the room of that irony or not with the room of sanity. It is being made to punish you for your lack of faith. What? I have no lack of faith. You have lack of faith. I truly believe in the will of Armok. Let that get built. Have faith in the werebeasts. No! Werebeasts need no faith. We struck hematite. Did we struck hematite in the uwu? Oh god, we struck hematite in the uwu. We'll never live this down. They have a lot of wheelbarrows. Holy shit. They've already, like, they've been mostly clearing out the stones as they've been mining it. That's crazy. Almost like wheelbarrows have a use in life. And I suppose we will have to smooth it. Now, because you ordered such a weird room, there is no way I can get it to work off the quality system. I don't even know what the hell I'd count this room as. So we're just going to go with size in this case. This is what it is. This is what we get. There are merchants here? I thought they were leaving. Do they have turkeys? They do have a turkey hen. Shit. Do I have items here? Broker requested a trade, please. Like now. Like now. Construct building. No! Don't construct building. I need to do a trade like right now. Otherwise, I'll never get turkeys. Make this into a turkey breeding pen. They could be redeemed as hauling beasts. The werehauler. What? The werehauler. Alright. It's been ordered to be smooth whenever the artists get down there. Trade. Everything. Where are the turkeys? You told me there were turkeys. Where are my turkeys, you stupid fucking elves? Duck, kestrel, ibex, magpie. You told me you had a turkey. I looked, you had a fucking turkey. Where's my turkey? Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, pause. Where is this turkey? Stray turkey hen, merchant caged. Oh, it's on the merchant that's trying to leave. What do the elves have? I guess. I will trade for your clothing and your walnuts. Leggings, skirt, loincloth, skirt. I'll take them. Loincloth, skirt. In woodland hippies. Some splints and crutches. Take some of your instruments. I've heard elves are good at instruments. I don't want your weird bag. I don't even understand what the hell it's saying. A horned owl. Someone likes horned owls. I'll grab the horned owls and I will put it in whoever's room it is that likes owls. I forget which one of you had an owl room, but congratulations. We're going to have an owl in there. A giant dingo. The rest of this is garbage. Utter garbage. Garbage of the highest order and stupid wooden weapons and armor that doesn't work. I do see finally some clothing though. I'll take your cloak, your robe, your dress, your shirt. Sock, sock, sock. Sandal. Goofy, goofy, goofy. Goofy. Rest of this doesn't bode well for things I care about. Arrows we can't use, so they're pointless. And we'll get more walnuts and plants and stuff from them. Might as well. Maybe brew them into something. That leaves them with a profit of 2,300. Yeah, whatever. We'll do the trade. There we go. Leave me alone. Never bother me again. The Warehauler, Chapter 5, I guess. Sell the heathens the rash. Nobody expected the British influence. Well, had a phone call. Where's my uwu? You weren't even here for the uwu? What was the point of us debating your uwu if you weren't here for it? Here's your uwu, you freaking swine. I'm trying to get it smooth now, and I'll probably carve some fortifications right there so we get some mist. Yay! Right. Uwu shape complete. Room for hunting supplies for Hellfire. Still have to do. How is this going? This is actually going pretty well. I will have them start deconstructing the scaffolding at the lower levels. Are we building Fort Zero? Kind of. The idea was just that it would have a flat side. It wasn't a perfect circle. It had an unusual thing. I wanted to go slightly bigger, but a lot of my designs end up too big to be really useful. Like, we never really get going in it. So I kept it small. So it's basically Fort Zero. And this is what we have to work with. We're down to 51. 40. Are we gonna have enough to finish the wall on this level? We are not going to have enough to finish the wall at this level. I can tell you because that's more than 10. What we see left, that's more than 10. Could also be the beginning of Fort Uwu. No, this is not Fort Owo either. Now, here's what I'm wanting to do. I'm wanting to start trying to get the flood system going. Which creates an oddity where I need to... You can find the path. I don't know why you think you can't find the path, but I guarantee you can. Probably this one with a floor in front of it. Yep. What I wish to do... Shut up! God damn it. He's interrupting my train of thought. I need to pump up to this level. Might even use uwu as a way to channel the damn water. That's what the uwu can be. We can use it to slowly fill in water. I want to hear how this sounds. Tree-e-e-e. Sounds unnecessarily British. Oh, what's that over there? That's a tree-e-e-e. Thank you so much. Two cats yelling for the resub. Choo-choo. Train of thought derailed. Tree-e-e-e. It's like a reverse stutter. What's that over there? Oh, that's my apple tree. E. Now, my thought is, if we tap into this, like create a wall there, we could bleed that into this room and let that slowly fill uwu, and we can have that go through uwu and then start filling up the reservoir around the water over here to like a minimum level, and then it can overflow a bit going left. I don't know what to do with it at that point. Secondarily, I've now realized we need to build up this retaining wall, and we also need to get rid of the damn trees. Why have we not gotten rid of these trees, I wonder? Probably because I don't think we can reach them. That would be a problem. So let's remove part of the wall for now. so that we can get over there and get access to those trees and make sure we don't have to deal with that again. Ho, 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 ho. Ho, ho. I just thought, we went over this before. This should be walled off. Because this is supposed to be where we end up having the water flood up. It kind of doesn't work if I can't pressure it. Which means we need there to not be a river here already. We need to cover the river. Oh, this isn't even at the bottom yet. Hold on, that was the issue. We're not even really at the bottom yet. Let's probably kind of be bringing this down later. Whatever, for now we'll do this. Worst case scenario, we wall it off to different levels. Like a weird little measuring metric. Also, we have tons of wood logs anyways. We might as well. What did I just build you out of iron? Oh, no, 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 no. I do not wish to build a bunch of floor out of iron. I'm not that insane yet. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Tap it. Fill it with uwu water. Hey, 14? What about 14? I do wish to do those things. I was like genuinely debating in the middle of one of the nights because I like randomly had an open time of doing Final Fantasy. Not Final Fantasy. What the fuck am I talking about? You make me think of Final Fantasy. Of doing Res Eve 3 because I haven't touched Res Eve 3. Like I launched it to look at the options and I did a bit of Resistance, but I wanted to do Res Eve 3 on stream. So I was thinking a bit about doing Res Eve 3 and I was like, I don't know. It's a bit late and I really haven't set anything up. So I ended up not doing it. Then I remembered that people complained. Right now on Steam, people have been bitching about Shortest Trip to Earth, which if you recall is that tournament that I streamed that I was part of and that I won. And people are basically saying that it's hard or that it's too hard. So admittedly, not on stream, I have nothing to back up my claims other than when I relaunched it, it said, oh, BT dubs, do you want to like purge everything you did and kind of start at the beginning? Because you played way back when in like the alpha and we've done a whole bunch of things. You could just purge everything and kind of start at the beginning. So I was like, yeah, okay, let's purge everything and start at the beginning. First, we've won. I am still in the middle of my first go through. I've made it to area 5 or 6 and I've unlocked a bunch of the achievements. Shit ton of armor, shit ton of health, massive amount of crew, shit ton of energy consumption. I'm just bursting through everything. I don't know what people's issue is with that game. The people are like, oh, the game is just too difficult. No, just set up farms. For God's sakes, I'm willing to bet that's what everyone's issue is. Because if you set up enough farms, you end up with a surplus of organics. You use the organics when you're that close to turn into fuel, and then when you're not, you sell the organics for a bunch of money at every trader you come to, and you just use the freaking farms to buy everything. It is not that difficult. You know what else is hard? Life. No, I haven't done 14 recently because I haven't done a lot of midweek streams recently. It'd be school week and school still goes on, albeit online and everything else. As a matter of fact, I tried doing something. I essentially didn't go to school Wednesday because I tried switching something over in the capture card and it made my computer kind of start working. Well, it's just a driver issue is what it came down to. Is I had a weird issue with the driver not working the right way. And I finally solved it, but by the time I solved it, I was like 3/4 of the way through the last class. Because you guys know me, for some reason I don't get the crazy ideas to do shit like that until 5 minutes before I definitely shouldn't be doing it. So I got it sorted out 3/4 of the way through the last class. So there almost wasn't a point to attending the last class. So I didn't. Because of my own fuck up. Did your teachers tell you you're not king under a mountain and to fix your background? Nope. Nope, they just kind of let it be as it is. Now, did this wall get suspended way back when? No, it just never got done. All right, hopefully someone will do that wall. And I'm building up this wall by the waterfall on purpose because the idea is that this is a secondary retention area and I don't want the water to drain into it at all. That's just not what I am wanting. Now, do we not have a tree killer? Switch this back to profession. I thought we had tree killers.
I shall try to think of something else.
Wood crafter, not wood cutter. We don't have any tree killers. Huh. That's weird. Might have to start, like, requisitioning more NPCs. Because I need people to fill these jobs, and no one wants to suggest that they do those jobs. You don't need to be a see-through builder anymore. You are now a tree hater. I think I had him be a see-through builder temporarily to do something to fix someone's mood. Did your teachers, do I have an axe? Maybe? You're in the military, right? Yeah, have you set the military axe? Steel battle axe, yeah. You have a steel battle axe. Tree murderer to train my axe. Well, could have said that a second ago. You could have said it before the stream delay got to you, okay? Coca. I'm gonna leave you as military axe and just turn on wood cutting. We'll let that sort itself out. So otherwise I'm likely to forget what's going on. There you go. That is the easiest one to complete. You are already tree murderer. Huzzah. Tree murder to your heart's content. I want a large room for my hunting supplies, said Hellfire Skyrim. That one still confuses me. I believe earlier Hellfire kind of half specified. He was like, yeah, for ammo and things. But my point was that if I do that, Hellfire, the bows, crossbows, and the bolts, a room made for oohing. If I do that, that's not your room. That is everyone's room. That's the ammo room. I could, like, it's like a, at that point, it's like a barracks for the Rangers. Because you're saying a large room for bolting. Yes, no, so what I was saying, so I just haven't done a whole hell of a lot of midweek streams. That's kind of the issue. So I haven't done Final Fantasy 14 in that I haven't done really anything. So here's my thought on how I want this to work. I'm gonna have him build out a cross and do everything from the inside because I don't want to destroy. I only want to carve. Build construction floor. You guys ever remember the movie Richie Rich? It's like a really old kids movie. But they have a mountain filled with mountain of their faces filled with stupid things. That's basically the plot of the movie. Filled with stupid things. I'm gonna go across the edge of this and dig into it and like carve out the uwu, and we'll make this uwu leak shit, I guess. We'll carve a fortification there and there so that when the water comes around here, it can pour out. We'll do the same thing on this side. I'll try to carve it in and we'll do a fortification there and there so that when the water builds up, it can flood into the uwu until it goes all the way around. And we'll see how well this works. I'm needing to dig it in a little bit just to prevent it from freezing when winter comes. That's the big issue. Oh shit, summer. There you go. My sporadic attempts at pretending I'm fit. A mountain filled with shrubbery. That's right. We traded earlier for someone's pet, didn't we? There is an owl in a cage I have to put in someone's owl room. I forgot. Who did the rooms with owls? Was it you? Great horned owls, yes. So build cage. Put the owl in here. Oh, I already have turkey hens? What is going on? Great horned owl. I need to do a side thing real quick. Separate from people's requests. I need my egg room. Wasn't I doing it somewhere? I don't remember where I was doing my egg room earlier. But we need to do an egg room. So I'll carve it here. This is mostly covered. Door, nest box, door. Doesn't work the way I have it laid out. So we'll take all that back and extend this by 1. There you go. And that's for my birds and my turkeys. Because for some reason, one of the nicest rooms I do in my base is for my freaking birds. Bok bok chickens. We need 10 doors. And then the crafts dwarf needs to give me nest boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll get our turkeys, so we'll have our indefinite supply of eggs. I'm also gonna need 2 more doors, realistically. So this will be assigned as an area. Pen pasture, and we will look for all the turkeys I have will get brought into here. Now we don't have longling grass because I'm guessing they're not being used. So I'm going to bring this back to potato plants for now because longling grass was for beer. Whip vines are out right now, so use them for grapevines so we can get wine out of it. Now the turkeys have room to stretch their turkey legs. And I think by dwarven standards, we would now consider these free-range chickens. Free-range turkeys. How many nest boxes have you made? You have made 1. Build nest box. I did that door wrong already. Build the door. Door should have gotten built over here. Oh, I could actually lock it out. Save the turkeys. Have you already laid eggs? No, I was waiting for construction. Is it in there now? Still waiting for construction. Nest box claimed by turkey hen. Nest box. Not pet passable, so they don't go outside. Is that an egg? Why are you claimed? Get out of the way. See, this is why we need the other doors for. There we go. Not fertilized. All right, we'll let it be. Did I make the wrong one not pet passable? Yeah, they're both pet passable. They're all just trying to cram in there on one nest box. Like they really want in on that nest box. I'm sorry, I don't know how long you poor turkeys have been holding eggs inside your rears. I suspected that would be quite painful. Let's get some more going. Why would you get that one complete first? Damn it. Fertilized. Forbid. Don't take my eggs. What happened to the nest box in the middle? Oh, the dwarf with like a crippled leg is the one who brought it. Of course he is. And forbidden. not pet passive. All right, that is already plenty of eggs when they hatch. I'll need to keep up with the numbers so we can make sure we don't immediately butcher them all. But that should be enough for quite a while to sustain our turkey egg population. Huzzah. The base has been saved from the fact that we already had plenty of food, so really it wasn't wholly that necessary. But every good dwarven base has a turkey farm in it. All right, he's still building that across. But for now, we can already dig into it. So I'm going to. We're going to carve fortifications here so we can just leak water out onto the base. What this will do is this will make sure no matter what, we have this level of water trying to fill up. Making lentils today, experimenting with turmeric and cumin as well as paprika and bay leaf. All right, so what is lentils? A soup, right? Like that's just a type of bean, isn't it? What do you mean you're making beans? I don't do the whole lentil soup thing, if that wasn't clear.
Yes, I'll do it, but no, it won't work.
There's not an item blocking the site. You are a horrible person. Do your damn job. Yes, but I'm making it as a stew. I don't know why. I've only ever heard of lentils being mentioned in such a secondary fashion. I almost don't believe that they exist. It's like, what is that state that's supposedly near me? There's a very tiny state that doesn't exist. Is it Maryland? Delaware? There's a tiny state that I refuse to believe exists. I kid, mostly. You drive through and it's like you're entering state, you're exiting state, and it's like, did that state exist? Yay for American education. I can't remember what state is that really tiny one below me. Rhode Island. Yay for Texas. Yay for Texas education. I can remember Rhode Island. To be fair, though, I think I could still identify more states than most people that got a Texas education. 20 states, 20 blocks of pure state. Because you're an American. America. No, I do think, though, that I at least have better than most. Admittedly, mostly because of Hearts of Iron. I think I got more history and geography lessons from Hearts of Iron than I did from my actual schooling. Please tell me more about the Alamo. Well, you see, one should never forget the Alamo. The Alamos were a bunch of drunk men were told they could leave. They decided they didn't want to leave, so then they were laid siege to. They were given 2 more opportunities to leave, to just go, and they decided not to. They were gonna barely, not really fight it out to the end, and a bunch of them died. A lot of the people that are associated with having died there didn't die there. They died somewhere else. But for some reason, Americans were so fucking drunk and dumb, or I should say early Texans were drunk and dumb, that it became their rallying war cry to, you know, remember to take out fucking Santa Anna, even though he didn't do anything. He was trying, just give me the damn fort, you bastards. And they wouldn't do it. And it became their rallying cry of resistance. And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's not even what happened here. The Alamo is such a stupid story. It really is. It is such a stupid story. walls? Why would I want to build walls? But you tell someone from Texas that and you'll probably get shot. Tell them the Alamo is stupid. I dare you. I dare you to go to the middle of Texas and say the Alamo is stupid. Please, admittedly, our states are the size of most people's countries. This is also kind of true. This is like, I sometimes have difficulty explaining that to people. That everyone treats the United States like it's just a country. When the proper comparison is that because it's federated, the United States is the equivalent of the EU. If you say Texas, you're saying France. Everyone just, because it's treated as a country, everyone just says, oh, it's the United States, it's a country. And they think it's like a regular size. And it's not. It's not the greatest, biggest thing in the world. Don't get me wrong. However, it is a lot bigger than people think it is. Though it's still utterly tiny compared to some African countries. It's like some of the areas in Australia, like it's just big, expansive area. It's just, technically it's there. It's like the top end of like Russia. Russia's giant, but is Russia really giant? How much of Russia is usable? Northern end of Russia is not completely usable. It's like Canada. Northern end of Canada is not usable. I refuse to listen to anyone trying to tell me that the northern end of Canada. What are these idiots doing? How are they there but now stuck? They got up here to build a floor and now can't get down because the way up was the floor. I see how they did this now. But Texas, well, not Texas, but United States is big. Ollie, there's a lot of marsh in Russia. Yeah, there's like this weird dichotomy between like space and like what you can use it for. And America is kind of a bit blessed with the fact that a lot of their shit is just usable. Like everyone kind of jokes about all the land to the northwest of the United States, and now it's like, oh, well, no one lives there. And it's like, well, a lot of that's federal land. No one's allowed to live there. It belongs to the Bureau of Land Management. A lot of that shit up there is just forest that America sells. We don't have anywhere near as much forest as, say, the rainforest or Brazil or anything else right now, but there's just massive chunks of America that are just forest. So much forest that we just use it as cheap lumber. It's part of, it's like some of the largest groupings of federal land is just collections of forests. It's not even a park or anything. It's just forests that we use to cut down whenever we want more wood. We just have a massive supply of wood. We have a massive supply of oil. We just a lot of random shit that America has for like really no reason. It's kind of amazing. Really only really start having an issue with things is when you get to California. I don't like California. Protected forest with armed guards. Yeah, it takes 2 days to drive from... No. You're talking about the Cannonball Run, aren't you? Right? That doesn't count. You can't use that as a proper measure of distance. How long does it take the Cannonball Run to go? What is the Cannonball record? Which, by the way, was just recently set because someone was using the coronavirus lockdown to their advantage. Doing 106 mile per hour average took 26 hours to get from east to west or west to east. I don't know. At 106 miles per hour average, you can cross from sea to shining sea in 26 hours. If you do 106 miles per hour average. In 2006, the record was 31 hours. It's been 28, 27, 26. We keep trying to go faster to beat it. But in 1917, the record was 184 hours on a 4-cylinder motorcycle. Jesus Christ. Some people are crazy. So no, that's not fair to say it's 2 days. 106 mile per hour average, no stops, basically, to do it in little over 1. Meant 48 hours. So did I. Regular driving would probably just barely get it in 48 hours. Regular driving. 106 miles per hour average to get over there. That is not regular driving. That is trying to break the time freaking speed barrier so that you can go back in time and maybe have some weird incest relationship with your parents. But don't worry though, you'll repair it just in time. Just woke up. Did I miss anything interesting? No, I'm just gonna leave you with weird incest relationships and hope you figure out the context on your own. We have an uwu room that we are using to flood, or we're gonna try to see if we can use it to flood the area around to the right, around the otter grandpa. Yeah, the otter grandpa. We're using an uwu room as a source of water. I'll add it to the stack with the holy yak daughter. Who was I again by Tachulu? Chulu, who is our artist right now. The Chulu is agile, but is very weak. Chulu likes borax, rose gold, lavender jade, elk bird antler, Ramy fabric, the color aquamarine, hatch covers, and the sound of the plays of style. When possible, she prefers to consume pendant amaranth beer. She absolutely detests flies. She has great kinesthetic sense, a great feel for the surrounding space, but she has a shortage of patience and a lousy intellect. She dreams of mastering a skill someday. All these poor dwarves are about to die, aren't they? Something bad's about to happen. I'm going to cancel those and those. Or someone gets themselves stuck like an idiot. I need a mine here, but I don't think they can reach. Build construction floor. I'll do... I'll try to do a floor there and see if I can't get across to dig. Boom, boom, bing. Construction floor. This floor needs to go more across anyways, because I need to build a wall there. So I want to channel the water into the uwu room. The uwu room. Uwu room is there. Uwu room. The Yaxist? Oh, and we're already causing problems.
No,
Please.
I won't do it.
How have I already screwed this up? No! It should have been done in winter. How did that man get in? Did he just go from outside to inside? Did the water push him through? Something bad has just happened there. I don't understand what happened. Something bad has just happened. I suspect that miner fell down. He did not. He's just a slow digger? Where is he? No, it says he's over there. So, yep, he fell down. All right, fine, you utter morons. Not what I wanted. Oh, I drained the wrong area. Slightly too large. I'm trying to get rid of the water down here anyways. And while I've done this, let's do a reclaim on... No! That shit was forbidden because it was dumped, right? This is trash from earlier? Yeah, this is all trash. Is there anything here I care about, though? Let's get the bronze bolts back. They threw this away, so this is trash. It is what it is. We will get those bolts back, though. All right, you're good for now. You have a narrow window to get this shit done, you morons. Build construction wall. I need to get a wall here. This is by obsidian blocks. And these all got suspended. Of course they did. Construction wall. This should have been walled. City blocks. How is it their fault though? What? When in doubt, blame a dwarf. Well, of course blame a dwarf. It's always somehow their fault. If you don't know how it's the dwarf's fault, then you didn't try. Probably because they didn't build fast enough. Build better. Half of them wouldn't have had any issues on the ground if they just built faster. Is the water back to them already? Holy shit, this water goes fast. Logs. That's really gonna be the issue, is trying to get them to build all of those. Yeah, we're already seeing the water issue again. Now this goes past them. Yeah, okay, this does what it needs to first. I'm just not waiting till winter, I'm just being impatient. Come on. You have a narrow window of time to get this done in. Build construction wall. This wall probably should have been done brown, huh? So the uwu would stand out. I did it wrong. I did the wall wrong. I'm a horrible person. Willow log, floor, D-N. These need to go away. That needed to be wood. That way it would have looked like a better uwu. We can't allow it to not be a proper uwu. Construction floor. Let's put a bunch of wood here just to make sure we don't have the gray background, so it looks like a uwu that stands out from the background. Build construction floor. RNG, go dig under the waterfall. Dwarf falls. RNG. Come on. I expected him to be able to withstand a little bit of water. It was barely any pressure. This is not a surprise Pikachu face. He's supposed to be a manlier dwarf than that. A dwarfier dwarf with a bigger beard. He can withstand some water pressure. Not crazy. Do the dwarves ever get down to some woo-woo in the ooh? No. No ooh-woo in the ooh-woo-woo-woo. Damn it, go away, water. I'm trying to harness you. And these dwarves are taking forever. Build construction floor. Build this out of wood so that it looks like a proper ooh-woo. Oh my God, you guys need to go faster. The water is so much faster than you. For some reason, you are not as fast as a raging river. Not as strong as a monsoon. Dwarf God, as the kids say, yeeted. Yeeted. He's putting his wood into. That is where you put the wood, right? No, it's wood, so now I built floors. Damn it. Fuck. No. Build construction wall. Build it correct. I don't care what I told you to do. Do it the right way. This will be perfect when it's all said and done. Didn't you build a bridge? No. Damn it. Look, don't question how much I can screw up, okay? For I am God and I can never make a mistake. Build the wall, please. Please, for the love of all that is Arbok, build a wall. Didn't you build a bridge? I built many bridges. What bridge did I supposedly build a construction wall? What bridge did I build this time? They weren't even building the wall. They were moving the floor that I screwed up. Is that that is wall this time. Please hurry up. I feel the water pressure coming. I feel the water pressure coming to destroy all. Come on. Come on. Build it. Damn it. You son of a bitch. Oh, no. Those are... That's me flooding everything again. Surge of water comes through. Please.
Can't do it, son.
It's not dangerous terrain. You're just a little pansy dwarf. Build the wall. That's the Limsa Lamitsa quote. Till the sea swallows us all. All right. Screw Limsa Lamitsa. Everyone knows Ul'dah is the best starting city, because I said so. And that is all I need for it to be true. Someone died. I saw blood in the water. Lies. Gridania for life. Lies and statistics. So here's my issue. Gridania is too big. Gridania is too spread out across 2 different areas to get all your shit done. You come in at the crystal, and the trading market is somewhere else. Bear with me. So I said that wrong. When I just said applies to Ul'dah too. I retract that statement. Let me reword this in a less insane way. There's so much water. When you do Gridania, nothing is by the crystal like at all. Really kind of isn't. In Ul'dah, what I was trying to say is not the trade, but the guild. If you choose Ul'dah as your guild, it's right by the crystal. You don't do that quite so much in Gridania. Both Gridania and Ul'dah can use their crystal to teleport easily to where they kind of need to be going. It used to be the one big weakness to Ul'dah is if you're doing a trade, you couldn't easily teleport into it. And I think now when you do the water place, you're a bit off. Water's got a verticality problem. Gridania's got a horizontality problem. Ul'dah's perfect. It's just perfect. I'm trying to say a bunch of shit off the top of my head, but I know in my heart of hearts that I'm right and you were wrong. So everything I'm saying must be true. Which point things I already need to check my dwarf skills, or can I? What do you mean your dwarf skills? Actually, that's a good point. There are some things I haven't quite put in yet that I should have, and I probably had it in my notes. See, I write things in my notebook, and it's good for reminding me, but the problem is I forget to check the notebook between streams. Material furnishings, request capable material, large to great, medium to decent. I did those. Request furniture, cheeser breezer, what? Oh, those are the gifted subs. All right, that wasn't in my notes at all. It's not on me. Who was I again? I did yours to Chulu. I read yours. I redeemed it. I think. I redeemed someone's. Hold on. I'm getting now confused with the water. Redeemed again. Who was I? You dislike floodgates. I don't dislike floodgates. I just didn't want them for this because I wanted it to be the uwu. The problem is the uwu is letting me down. And these dwarves are taking too long to deconstruct shit. It's pissing me off. I think this can be deconstructed now. Let's order multiple deconstructions at once. You did. Hey man, what's up? Hey Green Goblins. I'm trying to order things to people's specs. I'm trying to design the base to people's specs, and the water part of the design is slowly killing me because everything else is in the way. There's just so much water. Please deconstruct faster, all you fucking dwarves. All right, we've almost nearly got this. If he can deconstruct it from diagonally, then I can deconstruct this one from over here. I'm just trying to eat them all back. No, Dwarf Therapist is a must-have, but do you have any other one than Dwarf Therapist? No, not really. Just telling, wait, what happened? I just want to know if I'm still useless. The stats I will look up in a second. But it is autumn now. Oh, and I see that it's time for YouTube breaks. Those of you who watch after the fact on the YouTube archive, we will catch you guys next time.